What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today I wanted to go ahead and kind of do a little bit of a walkthrough of the new map DRC and Modern Warfare 2 and show to you guys basically the comparisons and just the inspiration that I personally noticed through a lot of Treyarch's work. Of course, I'm going to spend the second half of this video going over to a Treyarch title to showcase exactly what I see specifically that's a comparison between the two. But seriously, I think that Treyarch is tapping into a lot of these development teams, and Sledgehammer and also Infinity Ward are going to start taking a lot of inspiration from them, you know? And it's pretty funny because in the past, you could tell with Vanguard, Sledgehammer was trying to take more inspiration from Infinity Ward than Treyarch, but with Modern Warfare 3, a lot of the changes that are happening, I see a lot more love and, again, inspiration from the Treyarch side of things. But, of course, I want to do a quick little walkthrough of this map right here and showcase why I personally really do enjoy it. I gotta be honest, I know it's a ton of people out there who don't like this map whatsoever, but I think this is probably one of the better maps in Modern Warfare 2. And I think this right here is the style of small maps that I personally enjoy. I'm not too much of a lover when it comes to maps like Shipment or Rust. I like maps with a tad bit more flow, and this map has that to offer. It's literally borderline medium, but it's not medium, but it's borderline that point. But let me go ahead and showcase to you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Basically, this is a nice, basic 3-lane designed map. You can see this is one of the lanes right here. You can go all the way down the right side of this map. Cool little statue right here. Move through this side of the map, rotate all the way around, and you get to the back side of the enemy spawn. But this is the one lane, right? One lane. You have the middle lane, which obviously both teams can enter to the middle. Right smack dab down here. Obviously, you have a lane right here to go off into. And you also have a lane over here to funnel in through if you want to push middle from the other side. And then you have the other lane, which is more of the, I would say, AR dominant lane. Of course, every small map needs a lane that's designed for AR players. You know, even though these small maps are supposed to be for SMG players, at the end of the day, AR guys, they need to be shown a little bit of love. So this side right here, this is a whole different lane as well. Pretty good for the AR players, as the other side is better for SMGs, and the middle can kind of be mixed for both. Also, another thing that I really do enjoy about this map, also, I love the statue as well. This awesome statue of the Wilson, bro. It's cool stuff around here. It really is. I like the atmosphere. You know, the overall vibes of this map are phenomenal. Just looking around, it gives me, like, Infinite Warfare vibes. You know what I'm saying? But I love the atmosphere of this map. It looks cool. It feels cool navigating through, you know, the different sections. Just, I love it. This right here gives me Modern Warfare vibes, right? I don't know if anybody else agrees. Of course, this is just my personal opinion, but I get Modern Warfare vibes out of this. But as I was saying, one of the biggest things I like about this map is the way that they have all these different lanes funneling through the outskirts and the middle of the map, adding variety. Again, like I said, these are the type of small maps that I enjoy. I don't like small maps where it's like Rust or Shipment, where you hit up a corner and you wait for people to spawn in front of your reticle and you mow down people until you get a nuke. No, I like small maps that, you know, they're small enough you can find engagement fast, but there's enough lanes and ways to navigate that you can actually rotate, flank, and, you know, have something to think about instead of just sitting in one spot and looking in one angle. That's boring. This right here is engaging, you know? All these different lanes here are funnel paths. They allow you to funnel throughout the map in different ways. Even up here, another inspiration from Treyarch. You got yourself a little vent system that you can access from the outskirts of the middle, or you can access it from in here as well. But these vents will also allow you to funnel into the actual building itself, into different lanes. You can see different spots. You can actually see, this is a hard point section right over here. And it's a really good AR angle to be able to hold right here, because you'll have your teammates holding this section right here. If you have one person holding the middle, one person on this head glitch right here watching this door, and an AR guy at the back of the vents here watching this side, you can hold this hard point like it's nothing. But again, all these lanes add variety, and I like variety. You know, I don't like basic, boring styles of maps. I just don't enjoy that. I like when there's a lot of ways to navigate the maps and a lot of stuff to learn, to add a skill gap to the maps. And that's something that Treyarch does really well with their small maps and even their 3-lane style maps. And again, I feel a lot of that inspiration while I walk about this map and play this map in Modern Warfare 2. Overall, I enjoy this. I enjoyed this a ton. I think this is a fantastic map in Modern Warfare 2. I might even argue that it's a top 5 in the game. I am curious what you guys think. Of course, go down in the comment section and leave what you think about this overall map down below. I don't think I actually went to the one back section, though. Let me show you guys back here one last time. just to showcase a little bit of what's going on here. And another thing about this is that this map is actually really good on pretty much all OBJ game modes, and TDM as well. Domination's a little rough sometimes, but I would say overall, they're all pretty good. They all flow pretty nicely. I could play OBJ. It doesn't feel like it's too claustrophobic or obnoxious like playing Domination or something like that on Shipment or Rust. It's not like that, you know? But it's still very action-packed. It's still small enough that you get the action, you know, right away when you want it, and it's just a nice flow to it. But with that being said, I'm going to actually transfer over to the next game from Treyarch and showcase where I think the inspiration actually came from for this map that you see right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are off into Black Ops 4. I'm sure you guys weren't really expecting me to pop this game up, to be completely honest with you. Probably expecting something like Cold War, maybe an OG like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, something like that. But honestly, I think they got all that inspiration for that map from this map right here, Arsenal. Now, I'm not talking about Arsenal Sandstorm either, okay? We're not talking about that trash, because that map was a whole different story. We're talking about regular Arsenal. This map was honestly an absolute banger. But first and foremost, I do want to go ahead and showcase to you guys the lanes. Just like on the previous map, as you can see right here, we have an AR lane, basically for AR players, which, again, you have a little middle piece here, which could add for some good cover for SMG players, but to be realistic here, ARs will dominate this lane all day, every day, just like in the other previous map from Modern Warfare 2. And if we go ahead and transfer over to the opposite side here, you'll see we have an SMG lane, you know, basically straight up built for SMG players, where long angles aren't as easy to hold. You can hold a long angle right here, but SMGs can easily dip and weave throughout here, navigate, and be able to flank the AR players. Again, this is something that Treyarch has always done really good with their 3-lane style maps. They usually try to differentiate the ARs from SMGs on their lanes and allow, you know, everybody to be able to have fun no matter, you know, what it's about. You know, they'll give some side of the map to each and every player out there, which I really do enjoy. And then obviously you have the middle section of the map, just like previously, where it's a lot of variety, a lot of different flank paths, a lot of ways to go to the outskirts of the map, and a lot of ways to enter back into the middle of the map. And as you can see right here, the vent system, just like in the new map in Modern Warfare 2, except these vents are a little bit more spacious and a lot more easier to walk around in. And you see, they didn't take notes on this, but at least they took notes on, you know, a cool system like vents being able, just like in Modern Warfare 2, take you to the outskirts of one of the sides of the map, and also bringing you to the middle of the map. Identical to how they went ahead and hooked it up in Modern Warfare 2. But again, I think that the inspiration came from this map right here. I truthfully really do. Also, just to showcase another thing right here that I thought was really funny. If we go a little bit further on this side of the map, you can see another statue of the streaks that are in the game, just like in the new version or the new map in Modern Warfare 2, how they have some streaks like the Wilson that you can actually see as a little bit of a statue. Except this statue is a little bit more respectable, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's bigger, it looks cooler, it looks neater. I really do enjoy this. I like this statue. But again, like I said, it's similar. It's almost identical how they copy and pasted certain aspects of this map into Modern Warfare 2. And then just the overall atmosphere of this map as well. Again, I can respect the fact that this map is indeed futuristic. We're playing Black Ops 4 here, okay? Takes place way further in time than, you know, obviously Modern Warfare 2. But this is basically the same similar atmosphere of what they did in Modern Warfare 2. You know, it's a little bit more modernized, but it's the same exact thing. You know? It looks so similar, in my personal opinion. And I like it. I like it indeed. Like I said, I want them to take inspiration. I want these development teams to take more inspiration from Treyarch titles. Seriously, because Treyarch has a lot to offer. They really do. They've been through a lot of crap. They've been doing a lot of stuff for this community. They're always making the zombies experiences. They're always making at least the most fast-paced 6v6 experiences. Even Cold War was probably the best game out of the past 4. Nothing too crazy, obviously, because it wasn't that great of a game. But still, you know, it's the best out of the past 4. Treyarch has always at least tried to find the middle point with the community. But again, atmosphere, all the boxes on my checklist are checked off right now. And rightfully so, because they're identical. I promise you, I think personally, again, I would love for you guys to go down to the comment section and let me know what you guys think about this overall, you know, deal here. But I really do believe that Infinity Ward took tons of inspiration from, you know, Treyarch here. Maybe not all the way, obviously. Maybe it's some things that, you know, obviously they switched around. Like, clearly, the newer map in Modern Warfare 2 is smaller than this, right? This map is pretty big. I'll be real. Even though it has a similar layout, I would say it's more medium-sized. Whereas in Modern Warfare 2, the other map is definitely a small map. But overall, I like this. I think the inspiration that's coming from, these development teams over at Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer that's being, influenced by Treyarch is just amazing. Just absolutely amazing. And I want to see more stuff like this. I hope we do see more stuff like this, and I hope that Treyarch can really set the course straight for future titles. I don't know. I don't have much faith in Infinity Ward when it comes to them developing their next game. But at least Sledgehammer is definitely taking a lot of inspiration from Treyarch. Then Treyarch is going to be coming out with their next game. And if their game turns out to be good, I highly think that, they can single-handedly pull 6v6 back together. Because we can live in a world where Warzone and 6v6 can live together. But Infinity Ward just, they can't handle it. They truthfully can't handle it. And the way that they tried to develop their games is just, it's depressing. So I hope that, Treyarch can eventually one day truthfully really take over the scene and be the main team to push the 6v6 side of things. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, leave your opinions down below in the comment section on how you feel about these two maps. If you think that Infinity Ward did take inspiration from Black Ops 4 here with Treyarch, of course, you know what I think. I think they did. But at the end of the day, leave a like if you enjoyed today's video. Leave a dislike if you hated it. If you want to see more content just like this one, we do commentaries, live gameplays, comparisons, all of the above on this channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell. You already know it. We post every day at 8 in the morning Eastern Time. And of course, last but not least, we will be streaming it again on Tuesday over on Kick. So if you guys want to check out that stream, the link to my Kick channel is down in the description of this video. Like I said, it will be on Tuesday. Sunday, Monday, no stream. Well, actually, this video I think is going up on Monday, so no stream until Tuesday. But at the end of the day, regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed. Follow, sub, follow me over on Kick, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.